Good afternoon everyone and welcome to today's webinar. For those who don't recognise my voice, it's Mike that's doing today's session and we do have Callum on the live chat. So what I'll be going through today is a little bit of a run through of the infographic that we sent out earlier in the week and showcasing sort of the graphics that were sent out to help you with the upcoming sort of Black Friday event, to help you promote and get some more sales in during this period. So a couple of key points that we'll be running through is we'll be showing you how to add these Black Friday banners, which I believe Cal will be putting a link into the live chat which you can download and take a look yourself. We'll be going through creating and managing voucher codes and how you can use them in the system over this period. Defining your Black Friday offers using mailers and ensuring that your customers can only get these offers if they specify a certain mailer or special offer code. Showcasing featured products and special offer items on your website, and then showing how you can have like a separate area specifically for your Black Friday offers. So the first bit we're going to go through, if I'll just change over, is the Black Friday banner. So you can see at the very top here on the site, I've set up this Black Friday banner, which is one of the graphics that you'll be able to get from our marketing team to help you out with this event. So this has already been pre-created, but as you would with sort of any of your images on PrimaGO, you want to go to the control panel, and if you've got any of your own graphics as well, you can use them by any means. But for this one, we'll just use that image. So if I go into Contents, Image Collections, we obviously want to set this up as an image collection first. So as you can see here, we'll hit the new button. That would create what we've got here already, which is the Black Friday deals banner. We would hit this Add Image button. That'll create the new option there for us. We would then hit Browse. You can click Upload here to upload your image, but as we've already got the images right here, we'll just select one of the images. And then basically on the right hand side, you can give it a title, so it could be something along the lines of Black Friday deals, as well as a link here. So if I hit this Generate Link button, that'll give me the option to put in, say, our special offers page, special offers link, or to a specific group of products, or even a product specifically. It's definitely up to yourself what you decide to do for sort of this event and the special offers. But using this image, you can enable it so your customers can click on it on that image and be taken directly through to the special offers. So whatever the link or site that you point it towards, you can put a link in here, click Generate, and then that will push the link through to there. You can select a specific page. So if you set up, say, your own specific special offers page, you can just click into this drop down and from there select that page specifically. Once you're happy with that image and being uploaded within the control panel, we can just hit the save button in the top right hand corner, and now it's actually time to assign it to a module and set it up on the store. So to assign the image to the module, we want to go into Contents and Modules on the actual site. Once we're in this section, from this images section at the very top, we want to select the specific module we want to use. So in this case, we'll just use a standard banner. Obviously, if you've got more images than what you've got, you can set them up in here. But as you can see at the very bottom, we've already set this up. You would hit this green plus button. Then from that, the drop down, you would select the Black Friday deals banner, the home image collection that we've just set up. You'd specify your images. Now what you will notice within the image pack that our marketing team have created, there's 3 image sizes. So we've got one that contains the full width of the site, which is the 1120 pixels wide. We've then got an image for the 900 pixels wide, and then we've got another image for the 720 pixels wide. So depending on how you've got your site set up, whether it's just 1 column, 2 columns, or 3 columns, we've got an image created that'll fit that size. So depending on the image, depending on your setup of your site, which is something we have covered in a previous webinar, you can just specify your image dimensions here. So as we're going to be setting up this in the very center, we'll give it 950 by 200 pixels wide. And once happy with that, we just hit save. Now going on from that, once we've uploaded the image, created the module, we want to actually assign it to a page. So you can place this wherever you want. It could be a special offers page, it could be on the home page as we've done. It's up to yourself. But to assign it to a page, we can go to Contents, Page Layout, and once we're in this section, if we go to the home page and then Page Modules, in here we can just hit this green plus button to add in our new module. So we've already set up the Black Friday deals banner at the very top here, and it's basically just a case of dragging and dropping and placing this wherever you want, and it'll be set up on your site for you to use, as we can see here. Okay, so that's setting up one of the Black Friday images. So that's the first step that you may want to go into of promoting the Black Friday offers. So letting your customers know that you do have an offering during this period, and using this image here, they can click on it to view the offers that they've got, or if you've got any of your own images to upload, just follow that process and you'll be able to upload them and get them set up on the store. The next offer that we're just going to go through, the next sort of option, is managing your voucher code. So this is something that's done within Prima's administration. And basically within here, if we go into the general, then right down the very bottom, or sort of near the bottom, we've got voucher codes. So as you can already see, we've set up this Black Friday 2018 option. If you were going to set up your own, you would hit this new voucher code. If I just double click into the one that we've already created, you can see that we give it an actual voucher code. So that's what your customers will be entering to get the offer that you're selecting. So if it was, if you're going to do a 20% offer or a 50% offer, it could be Black Friday 50 off, 20 off. Whatever that sort of term that you set in there, that's what your customers will need to enter exactly to make use of that voucher code. Just below we've got a description, so we've just set Black Friday, it could be Black Friday special offers, whatever it might be. Then just below that we have the type. So the standard two options there, which is fixed value and percentage. Now as we're on a future version showing you here, this is something that is coming, which is the option to set in a free product. It's something that's currently going through testing, so here's a sneak peek. You will be able to add this in the future, but we won't just use that just yet. So that is something that's coming. For our sake, we will just select a percentage value. Below that, we have a threshold. So that's how much your customer has to spend in order to make use of this deal. So if it's, say you want to make sure that they're spending at least £50, you can just set this within here to be £50. And then once they meet that criteria, they will then be able to make use of this voucher code. Just below that we have a usage count. So this defines how many times this can be used on your site. So to stop your customers using it over and over and over again, you can set a limit of how many times they can use that. Just below we've got the discount and value. So as you can see here, we're offering, where the customers reach a threshold of £50, they will then get a 50% discount. So that's what they'll be able to use. Now, something that is really, really useful to stop this being used throughout the year, you are able to set a specific start date. So you can get all your email marketing campaigns set and basically tell your customers that they won't be able to use that voucher until the dates that you've set. So obviously Black Friday is being next Friday in a week's time. So you can say, right, okay, we're not going to start this until the actual, say, the 22nd, and it's going to finish on the 30th. So we're going to give them a week's period to use this black offer deal. They're being quite generous there. Or you can do it just for that day only by selecting that date and ending that date. It depends exactly on what you want to do. But using that start and end date, you can specify how long they can make use of that offer. Once you're happy with it, you can just hit save and close. And then basically on checkout on the store, your customer will be able to use that Black Friday and it'll show them the discount that's being given. What I'll move on to next is something that is used within the sort of back office as such. So it's giving your customer, so being able to manage your special offers through mailers. So if I go into the back office, what we've already set up is a mailer for Black Friday. Now to set up your own mailer, once you're in this section within the publications and mailers, you can hit the new button or click this blue plus button in the bottom right hand corner and it'll give you the option to input your own mailer. So you can see here we've created a Black Friday deals mailer. Now with this, what you can actually do, if I just click into this mailer, we've set up one product in here and we've also given it a special mailer code. So using something which I'll show you how to set up against a customer called direct mailer pricing, you can ensure that your customers are only getting this special mailer price if they verbally say this code. So you can send out sort of all your email campaigns. You can send out, say, a PDF attached to an email saying here's our Black Friday special offers. You'll have to quote this mailer code in order to get the special price. If they don't quote that code, then they're not going to get the special price. So just to show you as an example, if I create a sales quote, against this company here, First things we're just going to do is to ensure that that mailer is assigned, and I'll show you where we can set up the direct mailer pricing. So within the company, you want to ensure that the mailer is set up within the product and pricing tab. So we can see here that we've got the Black Friday deals already set up, and then we've got the option to use direct mailer pricing, which means that price, if that mailer code is selected, will pull in over the other pricing sort of methods that you've got set up, bar the likes of your featured products and your contracts. So it's really something that you might want to make use of if you're going to be using mailers a lot to price. But for this case, we're going to be using it so the customer can only make use of this special offer if they're going to be quoting that special mailer code. So you can see here we've set up WX24001 with a prefix and a mailer code of Black Friday, so BF-WX24001. Now if I go to the sales quote, if I just type in the normal code, and add and jump into the line, we can see that within the unit price, just minimize that, see within the unit price it's just pulling in the standard product pricing from the very bottom. Now if I go back and actually specify that prefix code and add and jump, it's pulling in the special mailer price. So rather than your customer just happening to stumble across an offer, you can ensure that what you're sending out is getting through to your customers, they're actually making use of it rather than just stumbling across the special price. Specifying that specific mailer code will ensure that they get the special price. Now one thing that you can really do that's useful with the mailers, as with the voucher codes, is specify a start and end date. So you can say again, okay, this start and end date is going to be starting on say the 23rd, it's going to be finishing on the 30th, so during that time period is when you're going to be able to use these offers. So it's not a case that you're going to have to remember to turn it off. You can specify an exact start and end date, and if your customers are trying to be sneaky and use that before or after, they're not going to have any luck. So that's managing your mailers. Now obviously you can assign the mailers in bulk using the company grid manager, as well as assigning the use direct mailer pricing through that grid manager as well. So that's managing your special offers using mailers. What we'll move on to next is how you can advertise your sort of specific products as featured products on your web store and ensuring that then prices are pulling through. So again, within Prima we can set up something called featured products, which is a special offer price for a specific time frame. So if I go into stock and products and just search on a specific item that we want to set up as a special offer item, once I've double clicked into that item and within the actual product unit and pricing tab, I have the option to set a special price here. Now basically, once I've set that special price and ensured that it's set to be a featured product or special price button, I can set a special price end date. So until that date, any sort of within the pricing rules, this is what you're going to be offering. So you can do these for say slow moving stock that you may want to get rid of. If you offer these as special offer items, your customers won't really know any different, but it's something that you want to just get rid of and you're not bothered about making sort of full margin, it's just taking up space on your warehouse shelf. Or as your special offers, you can do it this way. Now the benefit of doing this, if I just go back to the store and the very front, any featured products that you set will show sort of similar to this. So if I just scroll across, we've got all these items here that are set to be featured products. Now that works well. What you can do to enhance that as well is advertise these as Black Friday deals. So as a standard, these will be defined as featured products. But if I just go to the control panel, within the control panel go to System, Settings and Definitions, we have the option here to specify the definition for featured products. So you can see what I've done, I've specified this is a Black Friday deal, and this is something you can do to tell your customers and specify these are the deals that are especially for that Black Friday, and once they're done you can just set it back to special offer items within here, and that's a way that you can get some special offers down to your customers. Now moving on just from this, so bearing that in mind, you may want to show other ways that you can advertise the special offers rather than just having them as say like a Black Friday deals within your homepage here, and that's using something what we call a menu sort of a navigation menu option here. So see, we've got a couple of options up here, and if I click on this Black Friday deals, it'll take us directly into the full listing of these Black Friday deals. So you'll be able to see the full listing, the full offering that you're doing here, which is perfect for your customer because they can click into here and see the further offering that you're doing on this sort of special offers. And to set this up, it's known as what we call a menu. So if I go into content modules, and then more specifically into miscellaneous, we have an option here for a menu. Right, I click into here, we've already got this one set up. You would hit the green plus button. You would give it a title, which is sort of what we would call Black Friday. So if I just click into this one, we give it a Black Friday deals title, and then within the menu options we've hit this green plus button again, which will give it a link. So this is where we can specify the link for all your featured products. And to find that link, if I just go back to the home page, you can simply just click this show all button, and that will list all your featured products. And it's a case of just copying this link, pasting it into that menu option, and then using the custom colours to make it stand out. So as you can see, we've given it a black background with red text. So you can change the colours, you can do whatever colours you want in there, you can leave it blank, so if you leave it as normal. But using that custom colours on, you'll be able to set up a menu option and point it towards, may not necessarily be featured products, you could use say web keywords, green products, a specific product in general, whatever it might be, a specific search. And as soon as your customer clicks on there, it's drawing their attention to the special offers. So just a quick recap of what we've been through. We've been through how you can add the Black Friday banners or any of your own banners that you wanted to use during this period. Setting up voucher codes that you can use online, that you can send out to your customers for a bit of a discount. Direct mailer pricing and using your special offers within the mailer, so you can only make use of your special offers if your customers are quoting a specific mailer code, and then feature products and using a menu to promote these featured products, which is the sort of the 5 key areas that we went through within the infographic. So that's all that we're looking to cover today. If you've got any questions about the process that we've been through, myself and Callum will be hanging around for a little while at the end today, and I hope that you make use of some of these features during the Black Friday rush. And if you've got any further questions, just let us know. But apart from that, if you want some more one-to-one training on PrimaGO or Prima in general, sort of using special offers or the web store, just contact our customer service team. I'm more than happy to speak to you regarding some training packages. Apart from that, have a lovely weekend and we'll see you next week.